You know, I think it's very important for people to determine what their connection is to a given effort. We're all asked to engage with far more than we possibly can. People in this room especially have clients who are probably solicited an enormous amount, and I think that I definitely see a lot of people who I think in their giving and in their participation are often seem to me somewhat to be flying not blind, but to some degree maybe not connecting with their own authentic impulses so much as being led by the hand into things that may or may not be organic to who they are, and I think authentic relationship to who they are, what their skill sets are, what their life passions are, and I think first and foremost it's important that people feel passionately about the specific efforts or the issues that they're trying to support. Into a life cycle analysis. We talk about that a lot. You guys talk about that at Harvard. I think this idea of for sophisticated philanthropists, applying the idea of life cycle analysis to nonprofit organizations as a means of assessing what are you doing for them, what's the nature of your investment going to be, and how do you want to target that investment is a very, very smart thing to do. Many of the most celebrated and most famous healthcare organizations, in essence, provided catering service to the genocide army in the Congo for years, without ever, and that's where all of everybody's money went. Billions of dollars of relief went into a completely unvetted process, and it was so dismaying to me. It broke my faith so much with the ability, to read an annual report from any one of these given organizations. The process of trying to educate myself on who's effective and why is ongoing, but I do think that more and more I tend to try to look for organizations that in one way or another are challenging the old models. I think anyone who has capacity and who asks others for help too knows that there's going to be a certain sort of mutual assistance in your close communities. And I have found to be extremely generous. And when I ran the marathon last year, I called on a lot of people, and they bet on, they know me, and they know that my engagements are deep and real, and sort of say, if you're saying this is good and you're in on it, I do try to reserve. But I do try to reserve sort of the lion's share of what I give for organizations that I've got, that I either have deep substantive engagement with, or that someone I trust in. The very first question, which is what's going to motivate people. I don't think you can't lever in on people things that are inorganic to them. The best way to motivate somebody is frankly to make sure that they have a strong tactile sensation that it's fun, that it's fulfilling, that it engages what they think they know about the world. You know what I mean? I think that helping people sort out what's an organic interface between their skill sets and interest and the way they actually spend their time by choice. There's nobody lives their life in a way that doesn't in some way synchronize with someone out there who's doing good work.